Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and the first question I get when people find out that basically I wake up at 3:30 a.m. every morning is, Tommy, what do you do at that time, and how the heck do you wake up so early? However, the real question should be, why do you actually wake up at that time? That is by far the most important thing ever. However, before we get started, guys, here, I do want to say one thing here. Before you say, Tommy, well, you're special. You post videos every single day, you're a YouTuber, you go to the gym every day, or whatever it is, you're amazing, right? No, I'm not amazing whatsoever, okay? After my dad passed away, I was going to sleep at around 4 to 6 a.m. every single day, okay? And I woke up at around 12, 1 p.m., 3 p.m. on really bad days, and in reality, my whole life, in a way, was in shambles, okay? I was a little depressed, honestly, and I actually spent more time watching TV than I would actually spend time actually sleeping and taking care of my body, okay? I wasn't going to the gym, so I was fat, obviously, and I was actually going through a lot. So what I'm saying is here, you don't have to be special in any way to train yourself to build a habit to wake up earlier. It's not like you're a mess, you'll never fix it. The answer is no. If you want to do this, you can do it. I chose to do this, and that's why I can do it. But again, everything was in shambles. Try to talk to your girlfriend then at 5 p.m. when you just woke up and the day's about to be over for her. All right, it makes no sense, okay? So the whole goal for this video is to show you exactly how I wake up at this time, what I do, why I do it, but most importantly, how you can also do it too. And it's not that hard whatsoever. Now, if you guys are new here, I post videos every single day, so you should also subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. On top of that, also dismantle the like button. Now, the very first question I want to answer is basically, well, what do you do this time? And also, how do you wake up so early, Tommy? Well, the very first thing, guys, is basically, how do I do it? Okay, that's the trick here. How do you do it? You're just like magic? No, the answer is, I set up my environment in a way that is actually promoting me to go out there and wake up early. How, Tommy? The answer is, well, I have 4 ways. 4 things that make sure I never click the snooze button ever again. So what I do is basically that when my first alarm rings, is basically my phone. They're all ring at the same time, by the way. My phone rings at 3:30 a.m. But my phone is far away from my bed, which means now I have to get up and walk towards my phone. That means, hey, I have to initiate my body into actually doing something. The second thing is basically my Alexa. You can have a Google Home if you want to. Alexa starts screaming at me, wake up, wake up. It's so annoying, but I have to now talk and say, hey, Alexa, stop the alarm. Now I'm forced to actually walk and also at the same time talk. Also, my new watch that costs around $15, very proud of this one right here. The answer is, it starts dinging too. Now this right here is very small. And you have to click a specific button right here. You have to click this button right here or else it doesn't turn off. Well, that forces me now to look for my watch. I don't sleep with it on, by the way. I have to click that exact same button, which now means I have to use my mind. On top of that, also, the last trigger is basically, hey, my lights right here. These ones on top of me right here, they turn on automatically, which now forces me to have to open my eyes and have to see my surroundings. So these 4 things right here, they force me to initiate every part of my body. My voice, my actual limbs, also, I'm looking with my eyes and also having to think a little bit with my mind. That's the whole idea. So that way I can make sure, hey, I'm not ever going to click snooze again. However, Tommy, all right, I get it. You have a lot of alarms, bro. What about, though, what do you do at this time when you actually wake up, okay? What's the secret here? Well, the answer is when I wake up at 3:30, it takes me around 10 to 20 minutes to actually get ready for my day, okay? I don't put on makeup or anything like that, so I'm good to go with that part, okay? I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, everything I gotta do, and boom, 10, 20 minutes, I'm good to go, I'm ready, I'm basically ready to go to work. Now, from 4 a.m. to around 8:40 a.m., guess what I'm doing? I'm doing my most important task. In my case, I do YouTube, right? So I gotta go there and record all my content and get ready. So on a good day, I might make 4 videos by 8:40 a.m. On an average day, I might make, for example, 2 videos. On a bad day, I still make 2 vids, okay? There's no negotiations with that, okay? By 8:40, I gotta make at least 2 videos. Because by 8:40, I have an appointment at the gym. The pandemic, you know, you gotta make appointments now at Blink Fitness now. So I gotta make an appointment. So at 8:40 is my appointment. So now I gotta be at the gym. From 8:40 to around 10:10 or 10:20, I'm there working out of my body. So my health-wise, I come home from that time to 11 a.m. I'm basically eating breakfast, talking to my family, all that stuff. But then I go to work from 11 to 5 p.m. Between that time, I take like 30 minutes to an hour, and I eat, for example, one of my pre-cooked meals that I actually meal prep, and I talk to my family, my fiance, or whoever it is out there, okay? But I don't use my phone. I try not to use my phone while I'm eating because it's a distraction, and that's not what I want to do. I basically try to enjoy my food and enjoy that moment. But after that, after 5 p.m., it's all me, okay? From 5 p.m. to 7:30 or 8:30, I'm just basically hanging out, talking to my fiance, playing video games, and just enjoying my free time. And also reflecting on my entire day and how things went, okay? Again, on a good day, I might sleep at 7:30. Rarely do I ever do that. But on the average day, I sleep around 8:30. On a very, very bad day, it might be 9:30. And at that time, I'm walking around like a zombie. I don't like it. However, there is one thing, guys, okay? When you're going to do this, you cannot, under any circumstance, you cannot negotiate with yourself. Say, hey, well, I only slept 6 hours. I'm going to get an extra 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to do this a little bit earlier, all this stuff. No. There is no negotiation. You have rewards, you have punishment. A reward is, hey, if I get enough sleep, I sleep at 7:30, right? In 8 hours almost. The answer is, guess what? I can walk around with a lot of energy. It's my reward. If I sleep at 9:30, you know, I'm going to be walking around like a zombie. That is my punishment. You have to have consequences to whatever habit you're trying to build. But you can't assume you're going to be perfect, so don't beat yourself up either over everything bad you're actually doing if you're not doing it perfectly. I'm still not perfect, and I will never, ever be perfect. It's just a part of the game, okay? And being not perfect is perfect, all right? So in a way, I am perfect, but I'm not perfect. You get the point, right? Everyone gets that point. Now, the next step, guys, is basically, well, Tommy, that's the what, and that's the how you wake up, but why do you do it? Well, the truth is, guys, 3 things, okay, guys? My family is important to me, so I make time for them. My work is extremely important to me, so I make time for my work. On top of that, my free time is extremely important to me, so I make time to play video games or to watch TV or do whatever I want to do. But overall, it's all about health, wealth, love, and happiness. Every single day, I'm trying to hit every single one of those pillars. By the way, I learned that from Tai Lopez, okay? You guys remember Tai Lopez, the money guy, and all the ads on YouTube? Well, I learned that from him. That's the whole concept. That's why I do what I do. But most importantly, why I do it this way is basically because at 3:30 a.m., guys, there's no one there with you, okay? It's just you and your mind and no one else. There are no distractions. There are no screaming. There's no one talking to you. No one's calling you, texting you, emailing you. No, it's just you and your work. It's just you and the tasks you gotta get done. And that's what I love about waking up at 3:30 a.m. And on top of that also, I use the 80-20 rule, which basically means 20% of what I do gives me 80% of my results, okay? So what is that for me as a YouTuber? The answer is, it's actually researching, reading, and making content. Editing is not that. I hire an editor to do all that work for me. So again, on a good day, I might make, for example, 10 videos in one day. On an average day, I make a minimum of around 4 to 6 to 8 videos. On a minimum, on a kind of like an average day or whatever, okay? But that's the goal. By focusing on that, and my editor, Danny, handles all the actual editing and all that stuff. In reality, I only have to focus on the very, very important tasks, which basically means, hey, just actually sitting down and creating the content, which is basically by far the most important thing. Everything else is not important like that. I can delegate it to somebody else, okay? And by the way, guys, on the weekends, the schedule does not change. It used to be based on the weekends, sleep until 6 p.m. or it means 6 a.m. But these days, I wake up at the same time every single day. That way, my body isn't constantly shifting and shifting and shifting. But from 3:30 to 8 a.m., I'm basically looking over my editor's work and posting the content and uploading it. But after that, I usually go on dates with my girlfriend, talk to my family, do whatever I want. On Sundays, is mine. I do whatever I want on Sundays, okay? So I still have a very good, healthy lifestyle, by the way. I'm not like all work all the time, but I do enjoy work, and that's why I work very hard at what I actually do. But I focus on the really, 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 really important work. Now, Tommy, if I want to do what you do, what can I do to make sure I can actually wake up early? Now, by the way, 3:30 does not have to be the time for you, because again, the goal is I want health, wealth, love, and happiness in every single day. So that means, for example, when I wake up, I do wealth first, which basically means I work on my work first. And then I do health by going to the gym for an hour or an hour and a half. I come back, spend time with my family. That's love. And by the way, I'd rather have quality time with my family instead of spending, for example, an hour or 2 hours with them, and I'm like on my phone, working, answering calls. No, when I'm with them, I'm with them. My full attention is on my family. And I've noticed that basically that's a lot better than scattered time. People appreciate that a lot more. So I'm able to actually do that. Even 30 or an hour with my family is enough time. Other my family also means my fiance and all that stuff, but it means a lot more better time spent with them than being distracted by other things. Now, but if you want to do this, the formula is just 3 steps. Here they are. The first step is, guys, you have to have, for example, a very powerful why in order to wake up this early. You know, if you try something for the first time and you don't even like it, you don't have a reason to, you might win for a little bit, but usually you'll fail a few days later. Why? Because you don't really have a reason to actually do it. So for me, for example, when I see that 3:30 a.m. on my clock, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. You know, I hate it. But my main thing is, hey, I want to have financial freedom. I want to have control over my life. I want to help my family. I want to build a charity. Those are my very powerful whys to why I wake up every single morning. And those things right there are a lot more important than me staying up all cuddled up in my bed and being like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this so much. No, my powerful why is a lot more important than that, okay? That's why you have to have a solid reason to why you're doing what you're doing. On top of that, you got to make it easy for yourself. Okay, if it's not easy, then it's too hard. Okay, so the idea is, and by the way, by easy, I mean, you gotta make it easy for yourself to wake up, meaning you gotta make it hard not to fall back asleep. So for me, a trick I used initially when I didn't have all the stuff was basically, well, I have my phone far away with a glass of water there. So now that forces me to actually use my digestion system. Okay, that way I'm basically shocked into waking up also. So again, I get up, I walk, drink some water, go straight to the bathroom, get ready, boom, 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 boom. You make it a lot more easier. Now, if you want to do what I do, again, you have this clock right here, you have the Alexa, my phone, and also the lights go off. That way, there is no negotiation. Everything is just flawless and easy to actually do. That's the idea. And by the way, it takes me like I don't know, maybe 7 seconds to actually turn off everything. So it's not like, oh my god, so annoying. No, it's like 7-10 seconds and everything's off. But that way, in those 10 seconds, you're basically shocked into doing the correct things you're supposed to be doing. And by the way, the last thing, number 3 here is you have to make sure you set up your day the correct way, right? If it's not set up the correct way, then in reality, you're gonna fail. Because in reality, it's easy to wake up early, but it's hard if you haven't gotten enough sleep, okay? So you gotta make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you're eating the correct things. Make sure you're drinking water also. And that's the main formula. Step 1 is you gotta have a powerful why. Step 2 is make it easy. But step 3 is make sure you're doing the correct things during the day. That way, you don't have to worry about everything. Now, if you do all this stuff, guys, you're going to develop what we call a habit. A habit has 3 main things. You have a cue, or for example, a craving, something that actually triggers everything. For example, my cue is my alarms ring. Okay, that's my cue. My routine is basically, I gotta turn them all off and get ready for my day. And my reward is, well, they're all off. Also, I feel pretty clean. And also, I feel pretty ready for my day. That is my reward. A habit is cue, routine, reward. And by the way, this can happen in like a second. So whenever you walk into a room, the cue is the room is dark, okay? The routine is you turn on the light. And basically, the reward is now you have light in the room. That's a routine that happens, or a habit that happens, for example, in less than 3 seconds, okay? So habits are very important. And by the way, little tip here, guys, is this, okay? The first 21 days are going to be the hardest, but by the end of 21 days, it'll be easier. It won't be easy, but it'll be easier. By day 66, you'll have neurological, what is it called? Neurological, I think it's like tracks in your brain, okay, or like electrons, I think it is. But basically, you'll have a full-blown habit, scientifically proven, okay? And by that point, you'll just be doing it because you do it. That's what you actually do. You know, you don't think about brushing your teeth anymore. You won't think about waking up at that time anymore, because basically, that is what you do when you wake up. Now, one advice I could tell you guys is this before I go here, okay? The difference between me making 2 videos and 4 videos is basically if I'm distracted by this device right here, my phone. And by the way, it's there because basically I have my notes right there that I can see it. But overall, your phone is a very powerful tool, but it's basically also a massive distraction. Do me a favor. When you gotta do work, put this away far, far away from you. You know, like 6 feet, social distancing, pandemic, put it away, far away from you, okay? That way, you don't use it. The goal is you want to get into flow. Read that book, by the way, by Csikszentmihalyi. It's a great author, by the way. I forgot his first name, but I remember his last name. But Csikszentmihalyi, the author of Flow, talks about that all the time. You want to get into a flow of work, and this right here is a distraction. Every time you get distracted, you have to spend 22 minutes trying to get back into that flow again, okay? So again, put your phone away. Don't use it. That way, you don't have to worry about it, okay? So that's my goal. That's what I do. If it helped you guys, comment down below. Let me know. And also, comment down below, guys. Let me know also, what time do you want to wake up, okay? Comment down below. Let me know, and I'll keep you accountable. Also, let me know why you want to wake up at that time, what you're going to do, and how you're going to do it, okay? That way, you have everything done, okay? Comment down below, let me know. I want to see exactly how you do it. By the way, any questions also, comment down below, let me know. I'll be in the comments. I'll answer all the comments, okay? I'll see you guys next time or tomorrow, because I post every single day on 3 channels, by the way. This one, another one, another one. Links down below to those channels also. If you want to call me, by the way, guys, well, join me on my 3rd channel. I take calls there for free. For 30 minutes, you can actually talk to me, whatever you want to talk about. So again, link down below to that channel. But overall, like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. On top of that, also, if you guys want to DM me on Instagram, here's my Instagram right here, at TommyBryson, my only Instagram. If you want to watch more videos, here's more videos right here. I'll also get my face right here. See you guys tomorrow, and as always,